Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's about 8:30, somewhere around here. I've been on the move. I am not on the mountain right now. I am leaving the 41.36, and if you look behind me, I got Anthony's bike on the trailer. It was a busy day yesterday. I got a whole lot done on the mountain. Showed y'all a couple of the sneak peeks yesterday, but ended up getting a lot more done after the evening and stuff. Got a whole bunch of stuff done. Looks amazing around there, and I am ready to start the next phase of the project now. So it is good, but you can see the bike back there and you can see the headlights. Anthony's actually following me. We are going to put Anthony's bike with my bike, because they steady put fresh rock and stuff on these roads out here, and it is way too much to take his bike back and forth down this long dirt road. It's a couple of miles to get out of here at the 41.36. It's actually, hold on one second, guys. All right, we didn't even get out the driveway. He's following back there. Said it looked like it was bouncing a little bit. So we repositioned the back straps on the bike. This will be the last time that it has to be trailer, but it is bumpy, guys. It is very, very bumpy. Sorry about the pause right now, but we're going down a pretty steep hill and there's driveway, and it's bumpy because they just put some new 3-inch rock down. So I'm making sure that I go nice and slow, because these Harleys ain't cheap, guys. And we're supposed to go for a ride today, and I don't want no accidents. It's going to cause any issues. Hauling precious cargo. The problem is there's no real good way to strap these bikes down. They're not like the crotch rockets that you pull back and it sets on double forks and it's nice and straight. Harley's got the kickstand and they lean to the side. Just got a honk. Let's go check it again. All right, let's try it again. We almost made it out the driveway. 2 stops. But it is definitely, in a situation like this, a whole lot better to be cautious than sorry. Once we get off the dirt road, we'll be fine. It's just these little small trailers bounce a lot, and it's hard to suck a Harley down because of the way that it sets on the kickstand. Like I was saying earlier about the crotch rockets, they have a kickstand in the front where you just kind of come back and it picks the whole bike up and levels it out. Harleys are too heavy for that and too low, so they don't have that, which makes trailering it a lot worse. But I'm thinking about getting some of the tire chucks for the bikes and mounting 2 to the front of this small trailer right here, and that will end up being able to make the bike stand up straight, and should make a very, very big difference with hauling. Because me and Anthony's actually got a trip to Las Vegas coming up that we're taking the bikes here in about midway through October. And I want to ride my bike across the Hoover Dam. I always wanted to see the Hoover Dam, and I think it's really, really cool that I can ride my bike across it. So it's kind of a bucket list thing for me. So we're going to take the bikes and do some riding out there in Vegas and in the deserts and all of that other stuff for a couple of days. Going back to Anthony's old area before he moved here to Arkansas, and I've never been to Vegas. So to go back with the local and actually see real Vegas instead of just the tourist stuff, it's going to be really, really cool. And I know that there's all kinds of outdoor stuff out there to go see and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to taking the bike out there and getting a little wind therapy and having a little road trip with my brother. It's just going to be me and Anthony. Nobody else is going. So that's going to be a really cool trip. Really, really cool trip. Get over this last little hump right here and we should be good to go. I know he's gonna be excited to not have to ride down this dirt road anymore, to be able to go for a ride. We ride most of the time together anyways, if he's riding. So having his bike with my bike just makes sense. It is a little further away for him, but the amount of time that it takes him to get down these dirt roads and the risk that he's taking, and his bike stays dirty and all that other stuff, it just makes sense to take it over there. And we've tried to find one in the middle, a storage place in the middle, but all the ones in the middle or over here by him don't have gates and security and stuff like that. Where I keep my bike is completely gated, camera monitored, and good security. So that's why I keep it there. And it just so happened to be somewhat close to the house. It's still about a 15-20 minute ride to go get my bike, but it's the direction that I always go anywhere, so it just makes sense to park it there. And I'm able to park my truck, trailers, whatever there as long as I want, if I want to go on a ride and everything. So it just makes sense. And I'm glad that Anthony has decided to go ahead and move his bike there. Ideally, guys, of course, we would both love to have our bikes at the house with us. But when you live out here in the country and you got a street bike like this, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. I don't think they'll ever pave my roads and all that other stuff. And with all that fresh gravel that they constantly put on there, I mean, it's like an oil slick for these street bikes. That's why the older Harley, I got basically off-road and street road tires on it. It's the Mondoro tires or whatever they call it. That way I can ride the back roads with that one, and that one don't have the nice paint job and all that other stuff, so it's a perfect candidate for a kind of a trail bike, a mountain climb. I think the mod that I'm kind of going off of is like a mountain climber is what they call it. And so that one would be the one that I ride back and forth to the 41.36 and stuff like that whenever I want to ride on the back roads. But the old street bike will never, more than likely will never see the mountain unless I trailer it. Now what I might do, once I get my shop built, in the winter time I might trailer it back to my shop and put it in my shop for winter, and that way I can work on it, do maintenance, do upgrades, anything like that I want to do during the winter months, because that'd be the best time to do it, especially if I have a heated shop. I can kind of go out there and tinker with it and kind of get it ready for the next riding season, and then once riding season, rent a storage unit and at the same place and keep it there during riding season. It'll save me a little bit of money. It's not too bad. Per month, it's like $45 a month to keep it there, and it also gives me storage where I can store other things there if I need to. Might end up just keeping the storage unit and using it for storage for winter for certain things. It's a 10 by 10, so typically if I just have my bike in there, I still got room to do other things. But now that we're about to put two bikes there, it's not going to be much room for storing other things, but we will be able to store everything that we need for our bikes in there. Like a little toolbox just to be able to do some tightening and a little maintenance stuff, some stuff for cleaning the bikes, stuff like that. So it works out. Working with what we got. But today we're going to head up to Mount Magazine. Anthony has never been to Mount Magazine, guys, ever. And he's been here over 3 years and has not made it up to Mount Magazine. It's not as close to them as it is to me. So they haven't been up there that much. Even Roxanne and Mel and them and Gary and everybody, they haven't been up there too much. And Mike and Lissa's been up there a few times. But sorry, hit some bumps there for a minute and slow her down just a little bit. But I've been up there a lot. I go to Mount Magazine all the time. I like the restaurant up there, and the views and the scenery and the drive is just amazing. So I use that as a way for me to decompress on a regular basis. So, and it's only about 20 minutes from the house, so it's not too bad. Flip y'all around. Looks like they're working on something up here. It's a gorgeous day though. It's 71 degrees right now at 9 o'clock in the morning. Whether they're working or they're getting ready for hunting season. They're working. I see the equipment. Yep, that's about right. Got a dozer. Go ahead and have some hydraulic fluid sitting beside it. And a welder. Good call. I'll be showing y'all some mountain views here in a minute. But it is Wednesday, it is hump day. And getting a little bit of things done. This is something that was on our list to do. And we was actually going to do this last Friday, but it was just not a good day to do it. It's extremely hot. It was like 101 degrees. Anthony had things going on. I had things going on. So we decided not to do it. And we looked at the weather, and today was the best day as far as weather goes, because the highs are only going to be in the 80s today. So it's a perfect day to take a little ride. Keeping my eye on the bike back there. I got my window rolled up now so I can't hear his horn, so I'm making sure that I pay attention to his lights. Getting that new gate put on the trailer there. I guess it ain't a new gate, but it's the gate for the trailer that I picked up in Florida when I went down there, because I got this trailer from my brother 2 Freedom weekends ago. Whenever he came up, he ended up giving me this small trailer, but he didn't have the gate with him. So when I went to Florida this time, I picked up the gate, put it on there. It made getting the bike up on the trailer so much easier. I guess it's going to be a minute, because we're going a whopping 10 miles per hour right now. Making it happen. I get to use my new riding boots today and my new helmet, so looking forward to that. We're supposed to be doing a ride to the casino at some point. Me and Anthony, on the day when we was over there in Fort Smith on the bikes, we're waiting for our cuts to get the patches and stuff so on. The casino wasn't too far away, so we went up there and had lunch and hung out. And sister, old Roxanne, loves to go to the casino and play little slots here and there. She ain't done it since she left Vegas. And not big money or anything like that, guys, at all. Just I think she ends up giving herself like a $50 or $100 budget, and that's it. But enjoys it, you know, likes the slot and the noise and the bings and the bongs and all of that stuff, which I like a good casino too. I like their buffets and their food and stuff. And so we've been talking about making a trip to the casino on the bikes here soon, and sister ain't got a chance to ride in a while. So I think we're going to try to work that out here soon too. Trying to slow down a little bit, guys, and enjoy life a little bit more. Try to do more things like that and make memories and have experiences instead of just working all the time and working my body to death, where I'm constantly hurting and messed up and all of that. The wrist is actually feeling a little bit better. It's still not right by no means, but this is the first time in 7 months that I feel like that it's actually finally starting to try to heal. So I'm trying to be very, very, very easy on it. Had some bumps in the road. I had to pay attention real quick. We're getting close to some views, guys. We're getting close. Trying to keep it at about 10 miles per hour. Trying to avoid all the potholes in this road if possible. Let me spin you around, I believe. Give you a little view before we get off here. Didn't realize it was going to be so far up the dirt road. Some more bumps coming up. Don't look like we're going to get them. I think going the other direction is whenever you get them. But you got a little bit of back road riding. We've already been on here for about 18 minutes, and I really need to focus on what I got going on back there. Precious cargo, but I hope everybody has an amazing hump day. Take another step closer to your goals, guys. Do something nice for somebody, but keep it real. Come out.